Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I can tell you how excited I am for this tutorial. As you know, in this video I have recreated the bridal look of Anushka Sharma and I have explained everything step by step throughout. So please stick to it till the end for all the tips and tricks. That's really gonna help you out. And please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. So without further ado, let's get this started. So I have already exfoliated and cleaned my face off camera, and here I'll just start off by using this Mario Badescu rose water as my toner. Will let it settle for a few minutes and then we'll use this Neutrogena moisturizer for combination skin. As I told you, it works wonders for me in summers. For such naturally radiant looks, it's important to prepare your skin very well before jumping into the makeup. So here I'm going in with this Clinique Prep Start, which has SPF 20, so it's a good thing for the day, and it will also provide hydration to my face. The formula is very lightweight and the best part is it provides a natural healthy glow to the face. So I'm just applying a generous amount since my skin feels little bit dry these days, and I'll just massage it in. The next comes the Versali Skin Tune Blur as a primer. The consistency is quite thick, so don't take a lot of it at a time, it might end up feeling so tacky. Now here comes a trick. I have seen many makeup artists and bloggers using eyeshadow primer to avoid having cracks on the fine lines after applying foundation, so I'm just gonna try this out today. This is an eyeshadow primer by Primark. The formula is quite creamy and blends out evenly. I'm just going to apply it on my smile lines, around my lips and under eyes where I get cracks very easily. Many people prefer setting this up with powder. I'm not doing it here as I don't want too many layers on my face for this natural look. It might just get cakey at the end. Now I'll be using this Glow Drops by L'Oreal in the shade Golden Hour for a natural sheer glow. You can also use it by mixing with the foundation, but I doubt it may just shear down the foundation coverage and that might push me towards using a lot of foundation, which I don't want for this look. You can see I'm applying it on my whole face, but I'm more focusing on the highest planes of my face where the lights would probably hit and make it glow. For this video, I'll just color correct the prominent black spots on my cheeks, ignoring the under eye and all. As I said, I don't want more layers for this look, and for that I'm using this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange and Green. And after spreading it with my fingers, I'll apply green over it to neutralize. If you have redness on your face and no other black spots, you can directly jump into the green one, skipping the orange. And now I'm setting the correctors with a little bit of powder, otherwise it might get mixed with the foundation while blending, making your face look orange. You can see how radiant her skin is looking here. The finishing is so natural and skin-like. For my foundation, I'm using this Forever Skin Glow by Dior in the shade Warm Olive. You can also go for any other DB foundation, that's totally up to you. And you can see I'm using just a little bit at first and later on I'll layer it up according to my need. I prefer spreading it in small dots before blending to avoid any kind of patchiness. And for blending, I'm using this microfiber sponge from Juno & Co. and will dab it very gently to blend my foundation out. Here I'm going in with the second layer. Don't forget to cover your hairline, ear and neck, otherwise they won't match with each other, making your foundation look like a mask you're wearing. As you can see in this picture, her face had a very minimal to almost no contouring, but guys, she has a very beautiful face structure naturally. My face needs a little bit of dimension, and for that I'll be cream contouring my face today using Smashbox Studio Skin Duo Stick in the shade 2.4, which comes with foundation on one end and contour on the other. And I'll be using just a little bit of it on the hollow of my cheekbones and the sides of the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and just a little bit of it below the lower lip. After applying it, I'll blend it out with an angled kabuki brush till it melts down into the skin. And here I'm using this small brush to blend out the contour of the smaller areas to just avoid any kind of mess. And finally, I'm dabbing the contoured area with a tiny dampened sponge to remove any excess product present on the spot and to have a skin-like finish. For highlighting the center part of my face, I'm using this Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium. This looks a little bit lighter than my skin tone and thus it will help me highlighting the desired place. And again I'll be blending out everything using the same microfiber sponge from Juno & Co. And once the under eyes are blended, I'll quickly set it with some loose powder as it tends to crease a lot quicker than the other parts. You can see in all her pictures that her brows are looking so natural. It's bushy and beautifully filled in, and I'll do the same here to make it look as natural as possible. And for that I'm using this brow pomade by Bobbi Brown in the shade Mahogany, and it's a beautiful dark brown color and gives a very natural finish. So now I'll use this small angle brush to just draw small hair-like strokes, and in this way I'll just fill the gaps. You can see I'm not pulling any border or anything. I'm just drawing thin strokes to fill in the sparse areas, and that will be all for the brows in this look. Now this part is really important, please don't skip it. You can see I'm combing my brows with this pulley after filling it in. In this way the color we just used gets spreaded evenly, and this gives the brows a very natural volume. Now look at her eyes in this picture. She clearly has a very well defined crease area with a very subtle shimmer on her lid, and nothing is dominating. Everything is so subtle, so natural, and it's like pastels everywhere. So I'll start by preparing my lid with the same concealer so that it acts like a blank canvas, and I'll blend it with the same sponge using a dabbing motion. And here I'm setting it again with some loose powder before it starts creasing. For my crease I'll be using this Chocomint palette by Makeup Revolution. The package is really very tempting, and I'll use this pinkish corally shade on my crease and the upper crease area. It's looking a bit more orangey in the studio light, but it has that pinkish hint to it. And as I always say, blending is the only key to get a flawless eye makeup, so just blend, blend, blend. The next for the shimmer, I'm using this e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow. The shade is very subtle. It's a very soft rose gold kind of color you can see in the swatch. I will just apply a little bit of it at a time and spread it out with my finger. The formula is very lightweight, but it dries out very fast on the lid. So just apply a little bit at a time. And once the shimmer is blended, take whatever is left in the brush and just sweep it across the crease to make everything look connected and well blended. And here this dirty pink color will help me to intensify the outer V, so I'll just pick it up with the same brush and blend it gradually on the outer corner. And just look at her eyes in this picture. She has a very soft line of eyeliner. There's no prominent wing, just a very thin line on the lash line. And for that I'll just spray a little bit of Fix Plus on this tiny flat brush, and we'll take a little bit of black eyeshadow in it, and then we'll just sweep and smudge it gently just on the top of the upper lash line. For tightening my eyes, today I'm using this black kajal from NYX. And looking at all her pictures, I can definitely make out that there was a beautiful pinkish blush on her cheeks to add that dash of freshness to the look. For that I'll use Blossom Time Rose by Milani first, which is a beautiful corally kind of shade on the apple of my cheeks very light-handedly. Then we'll top it with this pink blush by Primark. This product is very pigmented, so please be careful with it. Now you can see how pigmented it is, but don't worry, I'll fix it and everything will melt down, making it look very natural. I'll use this NYX matte bronzer in Dip Tan to warm up my face a little bit. Nobody's face is made up of a single tone, so it's just the way of adding that secondary color to your face to give it a very natural finish. Finally, I'm spraying the Fix Plus all over my face once. It really helps to break down all the layers of cream, powder and everything into one, and thus gives you a very skin-like finish. And then I'm just dabbing this fresh sponge all over once. This will absorb any excess product present on the spot. This process again helps to provide a very natural finish. Highlighter again is a very important part of this look. For a very natural glow, I'm using this Soft and Gentle by MAC, and we'll use it on the highest planes of my face. I just love this highlighter. It's a very gentle product and the finish is really skin-like. You can see I'm applying it on the highest planes of my face where the light will probably hit to bring it forward and will make it look glowy. For the under eyes, I'm using this same corally pinkish shade to balance it out, and I'm not making it prominent. Looking at her eyes, what I understood is she didn't have any falsies here. She might have any kind of lash extensions or just a very good mascara but no false lashes. And now I'm giving my lashes a good curl, and today I'll use multiple mascaras because I have seen 2 different formulas help to hold my lashes better. You don't have to follow this. If one works good for you, go for it. So I'll be starting off with this Maybelline Big Shot mascara. This is a really good drugstore option. Then next I'll top it up with the one from Dior, and finally to reach out the inner corners of my eyes, I'll use the Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. I hope you can see the difference now, and here goes a little bit on the lower lash line. And finally I'll be using this to reach out the inner corners. You can see how thin the wand is, so it's very convenient to apply it on the corner lashes. So this is how it looks now. I'm going to do the other eye off camera. In all her pictures, her lips were looking so natural. Some of the edited pictures made them look extreme nude or beige, but if you have seen the clips, it was almost the natural color of her lips. So here I'm preparing my lips with a lip balm, and it has a pinkish hint to it, and now I'm just topping it with World from MAC. And for a natural finish, I'll just dab it now with a paper towel or just with a tissue paper. And here goes just a little bit of highlighter on the upper lips, as I forgot it the last time. And then I'll be using this beige kind of lip gloss from LA Color. It looks pink from outside, but it melts down as natural only. Guys, her hairstyle was very natural. There was no typical big puff on the top of her head. It was very natural and gentle, and a gorgeous bun at the back. Since I have a very flat and fine hair, I already applied a volume mousse by L'Oreal on dampened hair before starting with this video, and you can see it has given me a very natural puffiness to the hair. And now since I have a very short hair, I need a false bun. For that I'm making a tail at the back. We'll revolve it around the root and we'll use bobby pins to make it stay in place. Then we'll secure it with a net bun covering. And look at that gorgeous bun, guys. I'm simply in love with it. It comes with ankle-like pins which will help the bun to hold on your natural hair. Still, I would secure it with bobby pins as I can't see what's happening at the back. So the look is almost done, guys. It just needs a small maroon bindi and a dewy setting spray, and the one I'm using is from Milani here. I had super fun creating this look for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the below comment section. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to show your support, and please share it with all the crazy Anushka Sharma fans and with all those girls who's gonna be a beautiful bride soon. Hope to see you again in my next video, guys. Till then, take care.